So we're talking about hats, the hats we wear and all of that sort of thing. This is part 2. So Harry Potter, sorting hat. You see people sit under and they like wishing and wishing and wishing to be in the group that their friend is in, the group that they think is great, the group that their wizards in their family previously were a part of and all that sort of thing. And that sorting hat is going to decide for you. Again, the decision is out of your hands. You know what you want, right? But that hat is choosing for you. So at what point do we choose our own hats? Well, we sort of do, but we sort of don't, because society tells us when we put a hat on what that hat means. And so we've got the dad who wears several hats. He's a dad, he's a husband, he's going out and working for the family, he's coming home and he's the dad in the household and he takes care of the dad chores or whatever. I'm not being politically correct here, I'm just, he is a husband, so he has, to take care of his wife. Several hats within that hat, at different points you're taking them off and putting them on, or wearing 3 or 4 at the same time. Again, those hats can get heavy, but are those hats you've chosen? In a way you've chosen them, but when we put the hats on, we tend to lock into the societal meaning of that hat and not what we actually would like that hat to mean. We don't negotiate at all. We just put the hat on and we just step into that role. Does that make sense? Same with mums, we and especially school mums and things like that are on the PTA and they're working a part-time job or a full-time job and running the house and doing the kids, and they're also like a wife or an ex-wife or a partner or you've got all the hats on. So again, my head's feeling heavy, my neck is feeling really heavy from all of these hats. We need at some point to get a hat stand. We need a hat stand to sit the hats on so that then we can step back and have a look and decide, well, what hats fit? What hats suit this time of my life? What hats have I got on there that I need to rename? No, not rename. It's not the right words. What words am I supposed to use here? That we can rejig is coming through, rejig, that we can decide when I put that hat on, it doesn't mean the box meaning. I'm going to give it my own meaning. I'm going to give it intention. When I put this hat on, my intention is to be the dad, the mum, the kid, the parent, the worker, the whatever you are. That is this, and this. Put your intentions into your hat, put your hat on, right? Susify it. It's coming through. I always talk about when I do things, I like to Susify it. My name is Suze. I like to put myself into everything, make it mine within the parameters that I can work with and do it that way. So we're going to have to go to a part 3 and okay, I'll see you in part 3.